Oh, I gotta share it out. Okay, let's get it shared out to. Get our notifications turned off. Let's get our screen cleaned up a little bit. Good morning, Mr. Mark. How are you doing? Is it bedtime over there? I can't even remember what time it is over there. Good morning, everybody. This is a 1/8 ounce I'm tying up. This one's called the Assassin. I got a bunch of these I got to tie today. This again is a 1/8 ounce lure. All right, welcome in, everybody. I like using this color around here. This color has caught me some really good sized crappie in the past. Hey there, Reed. Welcome in. Go ahead and change this up a little bit. Hey there, Wes. Good morning. Well, we had some rain this morning. We have more rain coming in today, too. It's actually going to get cooler today. Good morning, John. Gotta make sure the fish like the bait. Yeah. Good morning there. I don't know who that is there. Can you use these flies with a bait caster? You can if you're using a light line, but or if you're just vertical fishing. There are some of the anglers that we have that they do guide fishing and tournament fishing, and they'll use those long, we're talking like 12, 14-foot pole, and they'll have a bait caster on there, but they're not casting it, they're just dropping it down. You can use on the larger ones like these 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce. You could probably use them on a bait caster. We do have some new jigs on sale. We have our Azul and the Hurricane, and they look like that. The ones with eyes are basically $5.99 a pack. Normally they're a lot more. And we do have those in a 16th and an 1/8, and they're all $5.99. Now these, however, these are like a lot of different sizes. This is the Azula, and then also the Hurricane. And you can get these in any size with no eyes for $4.99 a pack. And we do make them in a 1/4 ounce too. So I think that's a pretty good deal for a 3-pack of 1/4 ounce for $4.99. Hey there, Auntie. Yeah, I mean, you could probably use it, I guess. I don't know. Hey there, Burke. Good morning. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, we got blessed with some really good packaging. This morning's live stream, I'm just going to be doing a lot of 1/8 ounce. We got to make a lot of these assassins up. Weather's cooled down. We are like in the 60s right now. And I don't think we're going to make it above 70 today. We do have 100% chance of rain. Let's see. Are they guaranteed to not? No, they're not guaranteed to get. And making bad jokes, yeah. Let's see. I can't watch as much today. It's your sister's birthday. Oh man, your sister and you are like days apart. How old is your sister? Is she your big sister or little sister? She's going to end up being your little sister once you guys turn into adults. But yeah, all my younger son's a lot bigger than my daughter. 19. Oh wow. Does she like fishing too there, Burke? Is she an outdoors person? Well, happy birthday to your sister. Hey there, Matthew. Yep, hello everybody. Not really? Oh yeah. She's nicer than my brother. Oh yeah. This here is the Assassin lure. This is one of my favorite colors to fish with. Hey there, Sam. How's it going there? I'm gonna change something up on this too. I'm gonna change up my D-arm. Seems like it was sliding here. Yeah, this is the peak rotary vise. We should have some more of these coming in, hopefully in the next week or so. Get that tightened up. Oh, welcome there, 123. How's it going there? Galaxy color, yep. Morning, Christine. How's it going there, Miss Daw? Oh, appreciate you. I haven't seen you go live in a while. I've not seen you go live in a while. This here again is the 1/8 ounce. Got a lot of these dudes to tie. Thank you for the likes, guys. We got 16 likes. I didn't see Crappie Man Jigs go live. Did any of you guys see him go live yesterday? Been busy. We'll try today or tomorrow live stream. Okay. Yeah, you guys can. If you can, make sure you pick up Christine Daw. It is feeling nice out there. I've been waiting for the big old storms to roll in. We had a little bit of rain come in this morning. Yep. Thank you there, Christine. I've been watching on Netflix this documentary on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a pretty good one. I liked it. It's pretty entertaining. I subbed to you, Christine. Oh, cool. My nose has been itchy. Been itchy for like 2 days. I don't know what's going on with that. We did do our fantasy draft yesterday on one of the teams or leagues. Other one, I kept waiting for it to come on yesterday at 7 p.m. and then they changed it to next week. And I thought, man, I could have been in here tying jigs if I would have known that. We did get some new chenille in yesterday, but I'm gonna hold off. We're gonna put it on the website here this afternoon. I got to make some more calls pertaining to it. Hey there, Jam. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Where do I find wrapping thread that I'm using? I sell the thread here. You're welcome to buy it. We do carry the 210 denier thread, and I buy it from wholesalers. We buy it from big old factories. I appreciate the questions too, guys. Mostly spent work, and the rest of it I slept. Food break somewhere in between, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we do have a link right down there, guys. RubenFloresJigs.com. Let's see, yep. We got the Ultra thread. We also have the, what is the other one? Ultra thread. Flymaster, there it is. I'm used to calling it Danville. It is made by Danville, though. This here is a 1/8 ounce. We do make this in a lot of different sizes. Again, we do have the Hurricane and the Azula on sale this week. $4.99 without eyes, $5.99 with eyes, and it doesn't matter what size you get. So if you want to get the Hurricane and a 1/64, it's $4.99. You want to get the 1/4 ounce Hurricane, $4.99. Let's see if we get a tackle store order this week. I hope we do. We've had tackle store orders come in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, if you're watching, make sure to tap up the likes. Also, make sure to subscribe too. I go live every day. Every day, every day, every day. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I do not even know how to say that. Welcome in. Where are you from? We get a lot of people from Indonesia, Malaysia. We get some a few people from China coming in too. Hello there, Best Fishing. Hey there, David. This here again is a 1/8 ounce. We do also make this in a 1/4 ounce too. Welcome in, everybody. We do have our own brand of catfish poles and crappie poles too. We got a 7'8" striker rod. It is a 2-piece. It's made for big fish. That is on our site. We also have the Ninja 4 and the Ninja 7, a 7-footer and a 4-foot pole. Hey there, Slevin. Lucky number 11. I remember watching that movie a few years back. Hey there, Eric. I'm doing good. Oh, yeah. Hello there, Robert. Okay. Hey there, Thailand. Or is that Trailland? Oh, golly, Trailland Tide. Love me some good sickle. Yeah, I do pour all my jig heads. Yep. I do pour them all. Do I make pike lures? I don't know exactly what a pike lure is, but because people use all kinds of different things for pikes. But I don't make any of the big, humongous monster-looking jigs. The biggest we go is a 1/4 ounce. You could probably catch a pike with that. That's about as big as I go. But a lot of the lures I make, they're multi-species. You can use them for trout, crappie, walleye, brim, saltwater, freshwater, all kinds of fish. Oh, you just get 3D eyes. You can get 3D eyes off Temu, Alibaba, eBay, Amazon. And then I just place the eye on there and I put a little bit of UV resin on there. And then I put it underneath the UV lamps. That's all I do. Yeah, sometime today or tomorrow I'm going to be putting eyes on lures. And I'll go live when I do that. So I'll be doing eyes sometime today or tomorrow. I did eyes on Friday, I think. Thursday or Friday was the last time I did eyes. When I first started doing eyes, I used to paint them on there. Hey there, Onion. And that was probably 12, 13, 14 years ago. I'd sit there with a little nail polish and container with acrylic paint. I go around the edges of the eyes. Yep. A lot of it could be your UV resin. I use Solarez quite a bit. And then on the eyes, I like using Gulf, Gulff. Matter of fact, I got to order some more sometime. Gulf resin's really good. There's a lot of different kinds of resins on Amazon. And some of them, they all act different, you know, with different UV lights. So you just have to find one that you're comfortable with. There's Mr. Black Raven. How you doing? You got to find one that you're comfortable with and that you like. Some of the UV resins will kind of yellow up. Yeah, you're back. I see you in here. They will yellow up, or there'll be a white film, or you know, something similar to that. Or sometimes they just don't fully cure, and they get real tacky. They're just really tacky. The toothy fish, I recommend using basic rig. That can, yeah. Yeah, we don't have any pike around here. We get some people that use our lures for salmon too, and we don't have any salmon around here. This one here, again, it's called the Assassin. It's a 1/8 ounce. You think eyes make a difference, or just bling for the customer? I mean, sometimes it gives people confidence. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just, they do look good. They do give the fisherman confidence. I don't know if they do pay attention to the eyes. I tell everybody this: if you're going to vertical fish, which means dropping it straight down, whether it be from a boat or from a, like a fishing dock, I think eyes would probably matter because it's not moving as fast. But if you're casting and reeling it in, I think it wouldn't matter as much. Okay, I gotta fix this again. I got thread going everywhere. I got a spool that I guess it just kind of got unraveled. So I'm gonna see if I can loosen it up and get this fixed up here. Hey, Rivers, how you doing? Oh, this totally stinks. There we go. Get all this mess out of here. I got it fixed. Hey there, Ron. Good morning. Try to salvage as much as I can. Grenada Gold. Oh yeah. 16th resin body, pitch into structure. Yeah, now we do have a color that's similar to that Grenada Gold. And went ahead, we renamed this one. We're going to call it the Slabber Knocker. Pink head, purple body, chartreuse tail. It has a purple rainbow body on it and a wedge tail. I don't, we've, around here in Oklahoma, there have been a lot of lures that are called Grenada this, Grenada that. So I don't know if that's going to be something that's I just went ahead and just named it something else. I don't want to name it after something else. It is kind of purpley. It is the purple rainbow that I put on that one there. We used to have one called the Grenada Invada. We had that one a few years back. Very sleepy, yep. But we do have our wedge tails out there. We have 3 different colors to choose from. And we have them available in a 1/32 and a 1/16 ounce. I got a message from Clint yesterday. I guess he's not going to be watching much today. Imagine he's out and about somewhere. I live near Grenada, dirty water down here. Need pretty high vis, shiny baits, yep. Okay, I'm going to raise you guys back up. There we go. Get this turned down a little bit. This here again is called the Assassin. I had somebody call these stick baits. Recently. That's just what they called them, stick baits. Okay, I'm going to show off that wedge tail here. We just added these to the website. This is a purple rainbow tinsel chenille, and we got this color on our website in a 16th and a 16th and a 32nd, and then we also added well, I went ahead and called it the tuxedo jig. Let's call this the tuxedo. We added this on our website too. Now we have another color, and I don't have it up here with me, or do I? Let me see if I have it over here. Nope, we sure do. Well, let me see if it's behind me. Do I have it behind me? Yeah, I do. We added gold, and a pink tail. That one's on the website too now. That one's, we're calling that one the Gold Digger. We have them ranging from $4.99 a pack to $9.99 a pack. Now we did add some new colors that are on sale this week, and that's the Hurricane and the Azul. Without eyes, it doesn't matter if you get them in a 64th or a 1/4 ounce. So they're going to be $4.99 a pack, and that's on those 2 colors. And then we also added the ones with eyes, and they're $5.99 a pack. And again, it doesn't matter if you get the Hurricane and a 1/4 ounce or whatever size. It's going to be $5.99 a pack on those. Now we do have some colors that are $4.99 all the time, and I'm going to show those off. And it doesn't matter what size you get; they're all $4.99 a pack. Like the Monkey Milk. We got the Cajun Cricket. We got the Funky Monkey. We got the Hailstorm. We got the Blackout, which is a very popular color. And we got the Bayou Bug. All of those are $4.99 a pack, and we offer them in 3 sizes. And that's 1/32, 16th, and 1/8 ounce. I've been trying that lately. Is that Barred Predator Rep? Barred Predator Rep. I don't know what that means. I'm using chenille on here. On this one, I'm using a number 4 rayon chenille. Oh, I hear the sprinkles coming down. Yep, the wedge tails. Right now, that tuxedo color has been our hottest seller as far as wedge tails. So this is just a white rayon chenille. We do sell this color in medium, or a size 2. Hey, Mr. Remington. Good morning. We had a pretty good weekend. We got a lot of stuff done. Still got to mow the grass. I can't get the mower started for some reason. I don't know if there's something missing on it, or something went out, some kind of a module, or I'm going to call up the mower place tomorrow where we bought it at. I don't know if there's a troubleshooting thing they know about that I don't. Yep, good morning. Get some ice cream with them, yeah. Hairline makes a tail material called Predator Wrap, similar to Flash, but clear. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just a regular flashing. It's just a chartreuse flashing. We do also sell that on our website too. Hey there, Ron. Do I use Flashaboo any? Yeah, I do use Flashaboo sometimes. Yeah, one of the things I've noticed in the last, I don't know, I've been doing this for almost 15 years. In some cases, you get people that tie and they'll call something like this Flashaboo. I don't call it Flashaboo. I just call it flashing or Mylar flash, flat Mylar flashing. And then you get some people that call this Flashaboo. And then I bump into people that will they'll call this Flashaboo. So I don't really know the full-on difference. I know some of the different places that I buy material from, they have their own terminology on it, and there's just not a really, exact, structure there set in place for what is considered Flashaboo. Okay, we're going to tie a few more of these. I think in some ways you get these people that tie flies or jigs. They'll just call, some things anything they want to call them. And kind of like the word ideal. Like, I got a great ideal. Well, to me, an ideal is a set of ideas grouped up together and they make an ideal. If you have a thought that's worth considering an action, it's called an idea. And so when it comes to fly tying, sometimes you get these various tyers that will call things, whatever they want to call them, I guess. And some of these guys have been around for years, local wise, and they'll call those two different items a Flashaboo. And if you're just joining the conversation, I'm talking about this. Some people will call the flat stuff Flashaboo, and then they'll call this Flashaboo too. And then this is called Flashaboo on the package. So I don't know. I wish I knew. One day I'll know, though. It's called Peekaboo. You got that right. Raptors died. Flat thin Mylar strips. Okay. Who won the drawing? Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors. Oh no, it wasn't off one of your donations. No, nobody won off your donation. You had a lot in there though. How many did you have in there? Let's see. You had Wayman for Ugly Flies, which is David. Wayman for himself. Wayman for Victoria. Wayman for Show Flies. Wayman for Lou. Yep. Yeah, Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors won. He'll be by here sometime in the next week or two to pick them up. Oh, I was thinking you have met Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors at the tackle show. You got to meet them. Good morning. How's it going there, Mr. Mike? Welcome in. I just had started tying jigs, small fortune spent later, yeah. I don't see how you can make money, LOL. I tie a lot. I just tie a bunch of jigs. You guys only get to see maybe 20. Sometimes I'll take a 10, 15-minute break and go grab a fresh cup of coffee or go grab me a sandwich to eat. But then I'm back here tying. So we've had some people ask if I, how many jigs I tie a day. And when I tell them I tie close to, 500 on some days, they're like, well, we don't see you tie that on your live stream. And I'm like, well, because I do a lot of work when I'm not doing live streams. Oh, it's night for you, Nigel? Well, good night. Yeah, the other day I tied, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday, I tied a little over 300. But you got to tie a lot of jigs and you got to sell a lot of jigs. I mean, sometimes we go a couple of days without orders. In the summertime, we do. Sometimes we've gone as many as 3 or 4 days without an order, and then boom, we'll get 2 tackle store orders, and we'll sell like 300 or 400 packs of jigs. But when the weather starts cooling down, like it is going to be this week, we'll start getting, on average, we'll sell anywhere from 30, 40, 50 packs a day, pretty easy. Hey there, Randy. Macon also loves the energy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Nigel. Yeah, you got to love what you do. That's why I tell people, if you get into this because you're going to get into it to make money, odds are you're not going to make money. you're gonna fail. And there aren't that many people that I know that they get to where like, I'm going to tie jigs and make money selling jigs. A lot of them don't make money. I got into this just because I wanted to, and I appreciate that. Who did that there? Wayman, appreciate you, man. Boom, boom. For the week drawing, good luck, everyone. You guys make sure to throw him some W's up there. Appreciate that, Wayman. Yeah, all the old timers that live out here, pretty close to me, they didn't get into it for the business. They got into it just to make lures for themselves. Appreciate that, man. No, I've never been there as a guest, and I've never been there as a host of a booth. In order to have a booth in their show, you got to have your products in their store, and we've never had our products in the Grizzly Jigs, Jig Company store. I got introduced to the owner, or should I say the owner's son, way back when, and they saw my products, but they didn't really ask me or anything if I wanted to. I made them available to them if they wanted them, but they just never really wanted our lures in their store. What are jigs? I'm 10 years old, so I don't really know. This is a fishing lure. It's called a jig. It's also called a fly. It's also called a lure. Yep, they got a hook on there. Let's see. Well, thank you there, Randy. Yeah, you got it. You got to. It just. It's hard to be in this business. You gotta. You gotta hustle it up. In my case, when I first started and I went full time into doing this, every Monday and Tuesday I was out on the road, kind of pounding the pavement, putting a lot of miles, visiting tackle stores, and I would try to get into any tackle show I could get into. And so at times I would get calls from these, what you call these bazaars or these type shows that were for women. And I would get phone calls from some of these places hosting them. They were like, can you bring your jigs out? Because we want something for the men. You know, our show is primarily for women, but if we feel if we have something for men there, maybe that they'll congregate and they'll have something to talk about and look at, and maybe they can buy something there too. So that's how I got into show business. I didn't realize I'm in show business, but and so I just did everything I could. I would go to flea markets. I'd go to all different kind of places to try to get my lures out there. These days, you got a lot of lure makers. They just, you know, they're like, oh, I'm just going to go live and sell a bunch of jigs. But that hardly ever happens. I call it lure mostly, though. Yeah, hopefully you make more money. Good luck. Oh, well, thank you. Does anyone know who won? Wait a minute. I just got through telling you. Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors. Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors. Somebody type that in there for Wayman. Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors. Mr. James Thompson won this last Friday. This here again is a 1/8 ounce. It's called the Assassin. So I'm going to do something here. I got this thread being goofy with me again. I've got this tied off already, so it's not gonna mess with that too much. Sometimes you just get a spool of thread and it wants to do crazy stuff on you. I'm thinking that when they spooled it up, they had some loose spots that were underneath. Oh, it's still sprinkling out there. I'll tell you what, it's feeling nice out there. Okay, there we go. Hey there, Northwest. Okay, let's do a couple more. I have a question. Yes, what is your question? You don't have to ask me to ask a question. You can just ask the question right out. Let's see. I have school. Oh, yeah. You have a website. Yes, correct. Yep. Well, I bet your next question is, how can I help you start your own website? I get that all the time. Ruben, can you help me start my website so I can compete against you? I have to sleep now because I have school tomorrow. Okay. Well, you have a good evening. Yeah, I had somebody call me this week. One guy, and I say he's probably in his mid to upper 20s. He sounded pretty young. Like, Ruben, man, he goes, I want to get in the game. I want to get in the game, Ruben. What are you talking about, game? I want to sell lures just like how you do, man. I'm like, well, do you? And he's like, well, can you show me how to do a website? And so this guy's already wanting to know how to do a website, but he's never tied a jig in his life. He's never made a hand-tied lure in his life. Oh, it's starting to come down good now outside. So is that the other part of the question? You want me to teach, have you show you how to do a website? The first couple of websites I did, I went through, I basically did eBay and Etsy. Etsy and eBay are so easy to use. But what Etsy and eBay don't do is they don't give you, you don't get to own your own domain or whatever. You're basically selling. It's kind of like a boutique, and you own a booth in a boutique. And so we've had different websites, with different servers and stuff like that, and you just got to figure out which one works best for you. Anyway, to get back to that person, he already had wanted to get a website going, and he'd never tied a hand-tied lure, whether it be fly fishing or a jig or whatever it be. And he already had the cart before the horse. A variety of stuff, for example, like mackerel rigs, flies, and etc. You just have to go. You got a number of them, like GoDaddy, or I would start with Etsy or somewhere like that. Start out small, and just go with that. There are some free websites that you can start and use. But if you're in a spot where you're not making money right now, selling whatever lures you're making, it is an expense to have a pretty nice website. Yeah, I would just start with that. I know with eBay it's super competitive because you have all these products that are brought in from other countries, and they're selling them dirt cheap. And you just have to build a name for yourself, whether it be through Facebook or YouTube or TikTok or whatever. It just takes time. Takes time. Yeah, I just give that a try. Yeah, if you do go and you do live streaming through whatever platform you're on, you just show off your products. Make sure you have good sound. Make sure you got a good camera. Make sure you have something to talk about. Make sure you somewhat interact with the people in the channel too. Let's see. You're pumping out those jigs fast. Yeah, that's right. If you are a lure maker and you make jigs like I do, it helps out to make 4, 5, 6 dozen in an hour. Pretty, it helps to be fast. Sometimes I'll watch a live stream and I'll flip through different channels, and I have like 4 or 5 apps that I watch all the time. And then sometimes you have these people, they're on their live stream, and a lot of times they're not even tying. They're just there going, oh yeah, I make jigs. And they'll spend the next 30, 40 minutes and they'll not even tie a jig. they'll just be there talking about tying jigs. You certainly look at things differently after you start tying. They do. We used to take some of the hair from our dog Molly and do that. Hey, Miss Rhoda, how you doing there, girl? Wayman too. Yeah, sometimes you go and you're flipping on TikTok or Favorite It or whatever be Clapper, and you see a guy there and he's just there, that's all he's doing. And then you have other guys that are like, oh, I'm selling jigs, and they're like, or you see their hands and you see their hands are doing this. And it takes like 10 minutes to make just one lure. It takes them 10 minutes to make one lure. And I feel bad because some of these people, they bought vices from me. And a lot of them, they give me the same spiel. They give me the same line. They'll tell me, oh, I'm not going to sell any. And I'm like, I don't care. You sell them, you want to sell them, that's your business, I want to sell you a vice. That's what I'm wanting to do. What you do from there on, that's up to you. And they'll take like 10, 15 minutes just to tie one lure. Hey there, Panfish King. Yeah, Panfish King can tell you the same thing too. You get some of these people, they've never made a lure in their life, and all of a sudden now they decide, I'm going to throw a company name on my platform, and I'm in the jig business. And it's like, and they have no business being in the jig business, but that's them, I guess, One guy, I saw him make a jig, and I thought, man, and I'm looking at the time going, this guy's not really talking to the people. All of his attention is there. And it took him almost 30 minutes to make one lure. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's an expensive lure there. That's a $12 to $30 lure that he just made there. So again, when I get off my live streams, that's when I could really pump out the jigs. I could pump out you know, as many as 4 to 6 dozen, you know, in an hour with ease. And you guys can do the math. If you're selling, even if you're selling jigs at $1 per jig, and you can make 36 in an hour, I mean, you're making money, you know. Oh yeah, it's not like catching a crappie on something that you made. Oh, it's hard to get the balsa and stuff. Oh yeah. Have I made over 1 million jigs? No, I'm still somewhere around. I'm around. I need to go check the numbers. Now I do have the numbers recorded, and then every year we add to that because it'll show how many jigs we sold. It doesn't really show how many jigs we gave away because we do give away a lot of jigs to some of these fishing derbies and fundraisers and things like that. So it's somewhere around 700 million. I mean, 700 million, 700,000, 700 million. Oh my. Yeah, 700,000. Now you would think I would have made $700,000, but there have been times that we've had employees here in the shop, usually family members. Some of them are friends. Some of them used to be friends, and they've worked in the shop. And so, you know, the profit, you know, sometimes we make profit when we have employees. Sometimes we don't. How much to leave do I take a day? I take 4 caplets. 4 caplets a day. Help to get me sober. So you guys still not get up or stop time. Oh, okay. Let's see. What am I needing now? I need some other chenille. Let me go grab this other. Do I have enough to do? No, we're going to push that back. We're going to go with some black chenille now. Let's see, is that the thick stuff? Or is this the thick stuff? Yeah, that's the thick stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of jigs. Yeah, I started counting them probably after 6 months of tying. I mean, I know the number is not going to be, it's not full concrete, but I had been told probably about 6 months after I started tying that I'm pretty fast at it. And a couple months into tying, I made some lures for a tackle store, and the guy was needing a bunch of jigs for a tackle show, and he couldn't get his normal jig tires to tie for him, and they were all behind on orders and stuff like that. So I came in and kind of rescued him. Because I gave them, I think it was like 800 or 900 jigs in basically one day. I was doing marabou jigs, and they didn't need any flashing or anything fancy. He wanted a cheap pack of jigs that he could sell really well at the tackle show, and so I provided him with that. Somebody just did an order. There's Mr. Randy Guffey. Thank you. You guys throw some W's out for Mr. Randall Guffey. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how's it going there? Do I ever watch The Crappie Connection, hosted by Brad Chappell? I would be a good guest. Yes, I have been a good guest. I was on there about 4 years ago. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was on there. Yeah, yeah. You let Brad know. He needs to bring me back. He needs to bring me back. I do watch Brad's show. I do watch him quite a bit. I don't know if he watches me at all or anything like that, but I do watch him. We were at the no, we were in Oklahoma City when I did the interview, and that was a long time ago. We had a different kind of packaging back then, and that was my first big tackle show that I'd ever gone to. But no, I like Brad. Brad's a good guy. I've made Brad jigs a few times. We do have a website down there, guys. We do sell fly tying material. We sell jigs. We sell fishing lines, circle hooks. We got a lot of stuff that we offer. When will I have the gold tinsel back in stock? I'm hoping by the end of this week or the beginning of next week, I'll have the gold back in stock. Now, we do have a gold skein, I believe, on the website. I do believe we have a gold skein. Let me take a look here real fast. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are going to be adding some new colors later on today. Yeah, we do have gold. I think 2 of these. Yeah. Is that 2 or 1? That's 2, yeah, 2 of the gold. Yeah, we a couple of the new colors we're going to be bringing on is we got a black and gold that we're going to bring on today sometime, and then this here we're going to call it cinnamon. I think we're going to call it cinnamon. And then we have our cotton candy back. We have our monkey milk is back in stock as far as skeins. And then we're going to be bringing in a tinsel lime and also a light blue. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going. We got a lot of new colors coming in today. Have I been on for an hour and a half already? I guess so. Oh, yeah. It may be. I have to check. I'm pretty sure we have that gold skein. I know we've sold a couple. I don't think we've been out, but we do have gold tinsel in stock. Yeah, we do have packs of gold tinsel chenille. Two, 4, 6. We got 8 packs of gold. We have 8 packs of gold tinsel chenille. That's on our website. Oh, it said out of stock? Well, let me take a look. Let's see. Hey, show flies. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. Well, I'll have to fix that, won't I? I'll have to fix it. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how that got that way. Huh. That's kind of wild. I'm doing good. Hey there, Gemini. Well, here, I'm going to take a break from my live stream, and I'm going to try to fix that real fast. I'm doing good. I'll be doing better if I can fix this on the website. So we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. I do appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so. We'll catch you guys later on. Bye-bye.